Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Rimcart. This is Kartikeya. 73rd Independence Day greetings to all.
वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् सुजलां सुफलां मलयज शीतला सस्यश्यामलां मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् शुभ्रज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनी पुल्लकुसुमित द्रुमदलशोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुरभाषिणी सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम्
Now I am going to say how India got independence. The first nationalistic revolutionary movement for Indian independence emerged from Bengal. It later took root in the newly formed Indian National Congress with prominent moderate leaders seeking only their fundamental right to appear for Indian civil service examinations in the British India, as well as more rights for the people of the soil. The early part of the 20th century saw a more radical approach towards political self rule proposed by leaders such as Lal Balpal Triumvirate and Aurobindo Ghosh V.O. Chidambaram Pillai. The last stages of the self rule struggle from the 1920s was characterized by Congress adoption of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi's policy of non-violence and civil disobedience, and several other campaigns. Nationalists like Subhash Chandra Bose, Bhagat Singh, Bhaga Jatin, Surya Sen preached armed revolution to achieve self-rule. Poets and writers such as Vinayak Damodar Savarkar, Subramanya Bharati, Rabindranath Tagore, Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay, and Qazi Nazrul Islam used literature, poetry, and speech as a tool for political awareness. Feminists like Sarojini Naidu promoted the emancipation of Indian women and their participation in national politics. B.R. Ambedkar championed the cause of the disadvantaged sections of Indian society within the more significant self rule movement. The period of World War II saw the peak of the campaigns by the Quit India movement led by Congress and the Indian National Army movement led by Subhash Chandra Bose with the help of Japan. The decades following the rebellion were a period of growing political awareness. The manifestation of Indian public opinion and the emergence of Indian leadership at both national and provincial levels. Dadabhai Nauroji formed the East India Association in 1867 and Surendranath Banerjee founded the Indian National Association in 1876, inspired by a suggestion made by A.O. Hume. A retired Scottish civil servant, 72 Indian delegates met in Bombay in 1885 and founded the Indian National Congress. The influence of socio-religious groups such as Arya Samaj, started by Swami Dayanand Saraswati, and Brahmo Samaj, founded by Raja Ram Mohan Roy, and others, became evident in pioneering reforms of Indian society. The work of men like Swami Vivekananda, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Sri Aurobindo, V.O. Chidambaram Pillai, Subramanya Bharati, Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, Rabindranath Tagore, and Dadabhai Nauroji, as well as women such as Scots Irish Sister Nivedita, spread the passion for regeneration and freedom. On the 3rd June 1947, Viscount Louis Mountbatten, the last British Governor General of India, announced the partitioning of British India into India and Pakistan. With the speedy passage of the Indian Independence Act 1947 at 11:57 on 14th August 1947, Pakistan was declared a separate nation. Then at 12:02 am on 15th August 1947, India became a sovereign and democratic nation. Eventually, 15th August became a day, Independence Day for India, marking the end of British rule. Also, on 15th August, both Pakistan and India had the right to remain in or remove themselves from the British Commonwealth. But in 1949, the India took the decision to remain in the Commonwealth. After the independence, violent clashes between Hindus, Sikhs, and Muslims followed. Prime Minister Nehru and Deputy Prime Minister Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel invited Mountbatten to continue as Governor General of India during this period of transition. He was replaced in June 1948 by Chakravarti Rajagopalachari. Patel took on the responsibility of for bringing 565 princely states into the Union of India, steering efforts by his iron fist in a velvet glove. Policies exemplified by the use of military force to integrate Junagda and Hyderabad state into India, also called as Operation Polo. On the other hand, Nehru kept the issue of Kashmir in his hands. The Constituent Assembly, headed by the prominent lawyer, reformer, and Dalit leader B.R. Ambedkar, was tasked with creating the Constitution of Free India. It was established on 29 August 1947. The Constituent Assembly completed the work of drafting the Constitution on 26 November 1949, that is, 2 years, 11 months, 18 days, and 6.4 crore rupees was spent. The Indian Constitution took some points from Ireland, French, USA, UK, Canada, Australia, Germany, Russia, Japan, etc. On 26 January 1950, the Republic of India was officially proclaimed. The Constituent Assembly elected Rajendra Prasad as the first President of India, taking over from Governor General Rajagopalachari. Subsequently, the French ceded Chamanago in 1951 and Pondicherry and its remaining Indian colonies by 1954. Indian troops invaded and annexed Goa and Portugal's other Indian enclaves in 1961, and Sikkim voted to join the Indian Union in 1975 after the Indian victory over China. This is how India got independence. Now let us together sing Janagana Mana.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे